Hey y'all, so remember I told you I was going to show y'all how to post to your Instagram and schedule out your posts. Remember, you're just posting the content. This is the easy way for you to not be able to stress about the hassle and the consistency of having to post. So boom. These are my two scheduled posts that I have already put into Instagram because I was already halfway doing this screen record and it was messing up. So I'm going to go back and show you my two scheduled posts.
First get those braids and
so these are my two. I have a post and I have a reel. At the bottom, you can see the day, the date, and the time. Now, Instagram automatically picks out your time for you, but you can pick out the time for yourself. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do that all over again. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to schedule out a new post. I'm just going to pick something random in my library. If you actually already have your content planned out, this is the best thing for you to do because you don't have to worry about it. So because of what's going on in the dating world, I'm going to pick this picture and I'm going to find a trending audio. You want to try to keep the trending audios when they're up under at least 10,000, meaning because it is still trending. So as you're, as people are still adding the song and stuff like that, and people are sharing, it'll still push it out. But you don't want to pick a sound that's too oversaturated. But I just say pick whatever you like at this point. Don't even worry about it if the sound is oversaturated, got too many reels or not, because I done picked an oversaturated sound and I have gained more eyes on my profile than anything just from picking an oversaturated sound. So don't really worry too much about the sounds. A lot of people will tell you to pay attention to that, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Your main concern right now is to push out as much content as you can. Okay, so I tend to drop down most of my sounds down to 15 seconds. I don't care for all that longness because it ain't that. I don't care for 30 seconds. So I'm going to put in a caption of what my post is. This is a funny post, so I just typed in something that has related to dating. You want to make sure that in your caption that whatever you post is your caption and your posts are going together, right? They have to be relatable. And due to the fact that Instagram only lets you have 5 hashtags, you want to be very, 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 very strategic in exactly what you put in your hashtags. So you want to make sure that number one, your first hashtag is either your name, if this is a personal page, or your business. But if you're connecting your personal page and your business together, you want your name and your business name as the first 2 hashtags. Anything else follows behind, and it has to be related to what your page and what that post is about. So if you are a faith-based business, you want to put something faith depending on what that post is about. If you do mental health, if you do real estate, all of those things. So you want to make sure that everything goes together. So once I do that and I pick out my hashtags, I'm going to turn off the sharing to the threads because I don't want to share this to threads. And then I'm going to go to more options. I'm going to schedule this post and I'm going to automatically just pick the time that Instagram automatically picks for me, because Instagram will pick out your time for you. I'm going to hit scheduling. It's going to tell you at the bottom of scheduling, and then it's going to say post it. That doesn't mean that it's posted automatically. That means that when the time comes with the time that you picked, it will post at that exact time, and it posts on time. You just have to go back and check. So now I'm going to post a new reel, schedule out a new reel. I looked at my drafts to see if I had something in there. And I didn't see anything that I really liked. So I'm going to go in my library and I'm going to pick something that I recorded like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. And so I picked this one because my personal page is just funny. It's funny content, mental health, faith. It's everything all mixed in. So I picked this reel and I'm going to do a overlay text. A overlay text is text on the screen. Now, when you put your text across your screen, please do not have the text covering your face. And the text needs to be sized down to where either it's above your head or below your neck or in the middle of your body. So it either needs to be, if you're standing and stuff like that, it could be at the bottom, but not at the bottom to where someone clicks on your caption and they can't see what the overlay text says. So just make sure that you guys are resizing down to make sure that the overlay text and the caption are not overlapping each other. So I'm going to write something across the screen that's related to what I'm doing. Most of the time when I post content or when I plan on my content, it's just random for me. Because I've learned how to plan and post. You can do this to where if you have created at least 10 videos, again, you don't have to edit every single piece of video, but you could literally just put up 10 or 15 seconds of that video. Give
Yes, I took a break.
Give a understand or explanation in your caption of what you're talking about in your video, and then you're going to use your hashtags, and again, you're only given 5 hashtags. If your business and if it's your name, they need to both be the first 2 hashtags that is in your caption. Now, what I do is I make sure that I don't have no glitching in my video, so that's why it was playing a little longer, because sometimes when you upload stuff to Instagram, it can kind of glitch. So I'm going to put a caption. I'm going to put some hashtags. Then once I'm done with that, I'm going to turn off sharing to my Facebook. I don't normally really share all of my reels to my Facebook because I do have a lot of family and stuff on there, and I don't really care for that. But I'm going to turn that off, and then I'm going to schedule the post. Now, again, Instagram picks your time for you, but again, you don't have to use the time that they pick. You could pick your own time. So I'm going to pick my own time. And when it comes to scheduling out your post, you want to do 2 hours in between. So if you do 9, you want to do 9 a.m., 12 p.m. You want to do from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. That's how you want to schedule out your post. Now, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to make sure that my posts are scheduled. Okay, I want to make sure because sometimes Instagram can glitch. As you see, it says posted. That doesn't mean that it's posted on my page at that moment. But when that time comes, it is going to automatically post for me. I have 4 posts scheduled out for the whole day of today. I don't have to I don't have to post anything else to Instagram. Also, I want to also let you guys know that even though you're going to schedule out your posts, you still need to be interactive and engaging on Instagram or any platform. So you still need to be liking people's pictures. You still need to be in those comments. You still need to be sharing in your stories. But this will also give you time to do a lot more story posting than anything. You don't necessarily have to worry so much about posting on your Instagram, because if you already schedule out between 5 to at least 10 posts throughout Instagram, you don't have to worry about doing so much posting, because now you're able to be in your stories more. You're able to be in the comments. You're able to share more. You're able to slide in people's DMs and things of that nature. So now you're able to engage a little bit more. That also is going to also boost your profile to where eyes are going to be coming onto you, because the goal is for eyes to come back to you. So I hope this helps you guys. And if you have any questions, let me know.